help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
I perform for Mrs. Evans, my high school debate coach, who has helped me become more confident than I ever dreamed possible.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
Time now for the Coca-Cola pregame show.
Hey, we're live at Plymouth High School. Jack Edison Court, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. And, man, it's, like you said, noon basketball.
Gotta love it, baby.
Gotta love
like
noon basketball.
Well, hey, if you ever want to win a state championship, you got to be able to win games like this, right? You got to wake up, be on a different schedule, maybe play twice in a day. I mean, this is not quite that regional semi-state format, but it's still one of those opportunities to kind of, especially after losing yesterday, to step up and show what you got today.
I got a feeling that, I can't say for sure because I'm not enough of a historian of the game, which is a joke, but I'm not enough of a historian of the game, but I got a feeling that's why they started playing these tournaments was to get used to that tournament atmosphere at the end of the year when you're going to have to play twice in a week, back-to-back nights. You're going to have to come and strap it up and go on, and I got a feeling that's why they do these.
Mm-hmm. And it's got to feel good when you get into these tournaments and you come out and play really well and shoot really well and put up points. But on the opposite end of that spectrum, when you don't play well in that first game, kind of like, Plymouth did yesterday, not knocking down any shots at all. Day two, the challenge is, all right, how can you respond? Can you, figure out your mistakes from yesterday and improve?
And I think even more so than anything else, mentally. Are you still going to be willing to fire up a good shot even though you missed 7 of them yesterday?
Exactly.
I mean, that becomes a mental thing for your guys that are shooters. It's like my old man used to tell me, he said, man, if a guy's a shooter, he doesn't have to have, he needs to have no conscience whatsoever. Shoot the ball. When you have a look, shoot the damn thing.
Well, and the problem with, I think, what Plymouth has right now is they don't have that one guy that has stepped up and just knocked it down when they need it. You think about, these past years, you've had a Preston Wolf where, you leave him open, there's a good chance it's going down. You just have a lot of guys that are pretty good shooters, but you need to just have one of them string a couple together to build a little confidence.
One thing you did see yesterday, I think, which bodes well for the future, is Parker Wolf had a great game. Not necessarily scoring points. He did lead the team in scoring with 9 points, but he was also really close to a double-double. I had him for 11 rebounds. Great job underneath. And you need that guy who's willing to, well, the way we used to say, take out the trash.
Yeah, do that dirty work inside. Be willing to distribute and rebound and be physical, box somebody out, and maybe take an elbow to the nose and end up on the ground a couple times. But, you're probably going to throw a few of those that way too. But, all good teams have to have that guy. I think, like you said, Parker stepping up yesterday. Now can they have somebody step up kind of with him? I think that effort and intensity, Rusty, is kind of what needs to be contagious for this team.
Yeah, I agree with you. And Parker, I think, it gave you another indication. He can score the ball, too, if he has to. So that gives you another option. It also, in my mind, as an old coach, it's another guy on the scouting report. And that always helps guys like Kalen Ellery and Caleb Ellery, who are going to be the 1 and 2 guys on that scouting report. They're going to do whatever they have to stop them. Now you got another guy that you got to at least think about underneath.
Absolutely, and it takes away that help side defense that might otherwise be there when you actually got to guard him and respect him, and hopefully Parker and the staff maybe realize that he has that ability, and hey, maybe I can go shoot the ball a little bit more, and maybe his teammates as well play through him a little bit. But it's also going to be interesting to see because like you said, Rusty, there was a lot of open shots for this Plymouth team.
Yeah, a lot.
Caden got some open looks. Caleb got some open looks. All the guards really got their feet square and got some really good shots at the basket. But at the end of the day, none of them fell. So that's going to be the question today.
Grayson Terone in his first start created a lot of looks for himself. I thought did a great job getting shots. But once again, none of them fell.
Well, and same thing with Kalen he got his feet in. It just wasn't able to finish through contact yesterday. And not to mention the free throw line and how brutal that was for Plymouth. They were less than 50% easily, so that's not going to bode well for putting points on the board.
Take a break. We come back. We'll continue our pregame show. You're listening to Basketball Max 98.3. It's the Plymouth Holiday Tournament. Plymouth Pilgrims and the Twin Lakes team coming up here in just a moment in the boys' consolation.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer. Here's the keys to the game.
All right, now this is going to be interesting because keys to the game for Plymouth, I think, are pretty easy. Score the basketball. I mean, that's the bottom line.
Yeah, find a way to put the round thing through the open circular orange thing. But, you know, that's the name of the game, Rusty, but it's also the name of the game to stop the other team from putting it in the basket. And that's, you know, we saw good defense last night. Plymouth's going to see some good defense again today. Can they score? And then I think for Twin Lakes, you know, just from based on yesterday's game, can Twin Lakes control the ball, not turn it over? Can they possess the ball, you know, find a way to get it across half court and score on Plymouth?
They gave Huntington a run.
They
I know
really
the
did.
score did not show that at the end, but they were right there, right up to the very end, kind of like the New Prairie was out in front. Plymouth came back, but you got two coaches here, too, in different stages of their career. Greg Miller in his second year, and Ken Adams, he's been at it, 30 years?
Yeah, 30
I think
years.
when I started in this business 40 years ago, he was at Mishawaka. So he's been at it a long time. That's been a while. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have our starting lineup. You're listening to Max 98.3 and our coverage of the Plymouth Holiday Tournament.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation.
Here's your starting lineup, brought to you by First Federal Savings.
And we're back at Plymouth High School. Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin, and the starting lineups for today going to be for Twin Lakes: Keaton Miller, Ethan Need, Austin Robertson, Ledger Schaefer. Guy that wasn't on their roster anywhere, number 10, Jordan Evans, will be joining them in the starting lineup. And then Kalen Ellery, Parker Wolf, Dan Nguyen, Caleb Ellery, and Parker Bagley for Plymouth. Bagley back in the starting lineup today. We're about ready to start. Miller and Kalen, and Plymouth will control the tip. Left side to Caleb. Now back to Nguyen. He's top of the key, moves it back to the right side. Kalen Ellery. Now back to Caleb on the baseline. Bagley gets it over to Parker Wolf, and he'll bury one.
Nice pass. And we talked about Parker. They're going to him early, getting him the ball in the middle against that zone.
2-0 Plymouth. Steal now right away. Wolf will have it in his hands. Gets it up to Caleb. He'll go to the bucket. Lays it up. Won't fall again. And the rebound comes down to Ledger Schaefer. 2-0 Plymouth here. You got good ears, dude.
Yeah, I work on that too. I heard something.
And now with the basketball, Twin Lakes gets it up to Miller. Now quickly across, down on the baseline. Schaefer kicks it back. Attempt by Robertson, no good. Rebound comes down to Evans, and they'll have another try at it. 2-0 Plymouth. We're just underway. The clock is not moving. 7:19. Miller with it, goes to the right side, has it knocked out of his hands, and now is shot underneath by Need. He'll put it in there, and it's 2-2. Clock still is not moving.
Well, I'm glad we noticed.
We noticed. Kalen on the right side thought about the shot, gets it to Nguyen on the block, has it knocked out of bounds.
Now it's running.
Somebody needs to start the clock at some point. Now it's running with the ball out of bounds, so I guess they got some time they need to make up. Nguyen will trigger it in, and now the official finally noticed. He's going to go over and talk to him.
If he goes over and adds time, Rusty, I'm gonna
I
laugh.
know. This is going to be. Maybe we should. Can we throw like one of those red flags out? For the replay, we could officially be the replay.
Honestly, we're the eyes. Oh, they added time. They added time.
All right, so we're back to 7:15.
Clock didn't run for about 2 minutes.
Doctor Who, one of our officials today. Kalen Ellery with the shot. He misses it. And the rebound will come down to Schaefer. 2-2 our score, and we've got 7:04 right now on the clock. Miller underneath, wide open off the hands of Ethan Need, out of bounds. Another turnover.
They should have had that popcorn for the game. That's what he's thinking. Got hold on to that ball, buddy.
He was right down on the baseline all alone and just dropped it out of bounds. Now full court pressure. Plymouth will break it. Nguyen gets across on the right side. He'll get it to Kalen at top of the key, directs some traffic. Gives it to his brother now. He'll work on the right side. Looking for somebody to pop through. Now Nguyen. Back to Caleb. Trying to get it in the middle on this zone, which is what you got to do.
Yeah, Evans doing a good job taking away that middle right now.
Kalen Over to Nguyen in the corner, looking for Parker Wolf on the block. Nothing there. Caleb now will dribble it left side. Now top of the key to Kalen. He'll push Nguyen through. Now trying to get it to Bagley at the free throw line. He'll tip it to Nguyen. Left side, Caleb. Top of the key now, Parker Wolf. Right side, Nguyen will take the three. In and out. Went halfway down and came back out. It's been that kind of a two-day span for Plymouth. Up quickly. Miller will take a three in transition and bury it.
Great job by Robertson, man. Attacked left side, kicked it back out for the wide open three.
Keaton Miller just buries it. Now a steal on the other end, Jordan Evans. Plymouth with their first turnover. They trail it 5-2, 5:43 to play. Right side, Schaefer. He'll hand it off top of the key to Evans. Now Miller thought about another three from the same spot. Robertson off the screen will take it to the top of the key to Need. Looking underneath has Evans coming across. Now Miller will take the three from the other side. Off the rim, Kalen Ellery comes away with the rebound. He'll bring it up himself. 5:14 to play. Kalen, quick move, goes to the left side. Kicks to Bagley. Caleb, corner to Nguyen. He'll work it back to the middle, cut off, gets it to Caleb Ellery at the top of the key. Now Kalen on the left wing. Crossover into the corner, Nguyen with a wide open. Look at three, and he'll put it in.
And they needed that, Rusty. Hopefully that gets everybody going. Just a nice, confident three in the corner.
Really needed to see the ball go through the net. 5-5, and now a blocking foul on Nguyen at the scorer's table.
That's why it's cushioned.
Yeah, Ledger Schaefer ended up in Ben Weymouth's lap over there.
Drop something.
Yeah, probably half the pins he's using to keep the scorebook. Oh, Schaefer with it on the left side. Lob pass underneath, and Need can't hit it. Rebound to Bagley.
Good chance to push here.
Push it up in the corner to win. Same spot, same result. 3. 8-5 now, Plymouth. They're already 3 shots ahead of where they were yesterday. Miller now thought about going to the paint, and his hesitation caused him to double dribble.
Looks like the C-team coaches just walked in from their game. Hope Coach Nixon had fun driving that bus this morning.
Oh, I bet he did.
Hope they got a win. I think they went to Riley this morning.
Did they?
Yeah.
I bet that was a challenge.
They played well.
Riley on a New Year's morning? Good Lord. Caleb better get across the line. He needs help. Now, Nguyen gets it to Parker. Now Dan will take the 3 from way downtown. He was feeling it, that one.
Yeah, he's out of bounds. Good hustle, though, by Bagley. He's crashing the boards hard, just had his foot out of bounds. But, you know, those kind of effort plays that's going to help you win this game and kind of find your identity.
Yeah, he and Teddy look like they're really happy right now. So maybe we'll get him up here to talk. Ben Nixon, the C-team coach, along with Tyler England. 8-5 the score here. 3:49 to play, consolation game here in the Plymouth Holiday Tournament. Twin Lakes with the ball knocked away. Stolen by Ellery. Kalen all the way to the rim, and it finally rolls in for him. How many times did that roll on, around, and out? And now we've got a, what is that? Is that a warning?
I don't know what. It looked like he held up a number.
He did hold up a number. I'm not sure what. Oh, it was probably a warning. I think when the ball came down, somebody pushed it out of bounds.
Well, good finish by Ellery, though. I'd like more of that.
It was. On the floor for the first time is Tate Goyer for the Indians. Top of the key, it's Schaefer. Working against Nguyen. Has Goyer. Hands it off. Thought about it. Was Robertson. He'll give it up instead. Now into the middle. That's Ben Pample. He's on the floor for the first time. Robertson will take the 3, and he'll bury it.
3 for 25. Confident look out of the kid.
10-8 now. 3:06 to play in the first. Plymouth with the lead. They have the ball. Kalen on the left side has Caleb on the right side. He'll take the 3. No good. Goyer comes away with a board. He played a lot of minutes in that game against Huntington North.
Now he's dealing with Parker inside.
He's a big, wide body, and he and Parker are already going at it. This ought to be fun. Miller looking underneath. Nothing there. Gets it to Goyer with Bagley on him now. He'll hand it off. Robertson, left side, gets it back to Goyer. Goes to the block, goes to the paint. They're going to get him for a travel. He thought it was going to be a foul. And going for the and one, but it's going to be Plymouth basketball instead, and Goyer with his first foul.
It's like Twin Lakes can get into a little full court pressure here, see if Plymouth can handle that.
Caleb Ellery will give it back to Dan Nguyen. He'll direct traffic. He's going to bring it over himself with the dribble.
There's a little token pressure.
Robertson on him. Caleb now on the right side has Kalen, top of the key. Tyrone on the floor for the first time. Gets it over to Nguyen. He'll drive to the paint, cut off. Tyrone will take the three off the front of the rim, and we're going to have a not sure what that was either. Did he
they call it
say travel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Took a little hop step before that shot.
That's what I thought it was, but I never saw him do the typical hands rolling over themselves.
Certain younger
gesture.
crews let those go. These old school guys. I like it, though. You got to call that.
10-8.
Of course, I never shot the ball, so I didn't have to worry about it.
2:07 to play. Pass comes into Goyer. He has it knocked away, but Parker Wolf got his hand in there a little bit too aggressively. He'll pick up the foul.
It's nice to see Plymouth not in that foul trouble they were kind of in last night. Of course, they're not playing New Prairie.
Yeah, New Prairie. That was a different level of physicality than this one. Pass comes in. Miller all alone, banks it in.
Too easy out of the stack look.
Keaton Miller off the inbound makes it 10-10. Minute 53. Caleb now working the left side. Brings it across, gets it to Nguyen. He'll call the play. Whatever fist means, that's what they're doing. He'll go to the right side, gives it up to Kalen, top of the key, out near the volleyball line, dribbles back to the left. Tries to force it into Parker Wolf, will pulls it through, finds Caleb on the other block, and he'll hit it.
Good job by Parker, man. He's just scrapping inside right now, making a lot of stuff happen.
Caleb Ellery makes it 12-10, minute 19. Keaton Miller will bring it across, working against Caleb. He'll get it over to Schaefer, and then he'll hit Robertson on the baseline for an easy two. Schaefer with an assist and a bucket. Tied at 12 now, minute 2. Steal by Miller now. Twin Lakes on the break. Parker Wolf knocks it out of his hands. Now Miller in the transition three, barely misses it. Rebound knocked way out. Miller will run it down. Boy, Keaton Miller came really close to burying a long-distance three in transition.
Twin Lakes passes the ball really well, Rusty. Do a good job of looking for the next guy, knowing what spot they're going to be in.
You can tell they know what they want to do every time they have the ball in the half court. Tied at 12, tip inbound pass goes to Parker Wolf. His first steal, fourth turnover for Twin Lakes. Kalen all the way to the rim, lays it up and in.
That's just a great job getting skinny, knifing himself to the rim, finishing high.
30 seconds left in the first. Robertson with it on the baseline. Kicks it over to Ledger. Ledger Schaefer, I should say. He'll take it baseline. Hop step through, buries a jumper.
Can't leave the ball. Had two guys on it. Let him split the double team.
14 all now. 9 seconds in the quarter. Kalen on the right side. Looking for somewhere to go. Has Nguyen in the corner. Tyrone will drive it to the block, and at the buzzer can't hit the shot. And so we'll go to the break. We haven't decided anything. We're still tied, this time at 14. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the second quarter. You're listening to Max 98.3's coverage of the Plymouth Holiday Tournament.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Back at Plymouth High School, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. 14 all here at the end of the first quarter.
Fun start.
What the heck is Plotho yelling about down there now?
Who's he yelling at?
He's yelling at John Scott for some reason. That's a
Tales all this time, you know. It's
That's never happened before.
It's because he has the stripes on.
I don't know what he's upset about, but Greg Miller comes over and joins it. We have the quarter break. It's 14-14. Pilgrims will have it to start the second quarter. And Dan Nguyen will bring it over.
Ooh, a little man-to-man look out of Twin Lakes now.
Nguyen trying to adjust to it. He's got Austin Robertson on him. Gets it to Caleb. Caleb turns and faces, looking for Nguyen off the screen. He'll fake the shot. Tries to go back to Davis, who came in at the break. He loses the handle, and Ethan Need comes away with a steal. 3 turnovers now for Plymouth. Need will bring it up to the right side, gets it to Robertson. Miller underneath the Goyer. He'll push his way in, push his way to the bucket.
Just goes above Hudson, finishes high off the board.
Tate Goyer with a nice finish, makes it 16-14. Caleb with it has Nguyen. Tyrone and Davis now on the floor. Hudson Davis at the quarter break. He had a nice game yesterday.
Yeah, he plays hard too, man.
Nguyen left side has Tyrone. Back to Nguyen. Now back to that zone look for Twin Lakes. Right side, Caleb looking for somebody to break through in the middle. Tyrone out near the volleyball line instead. Back to Caleb on the right side. Cross court and Nguyen.
Yeah, Plymouth's got to use some pass fakes. A little misdirection here. Too predictable.
Tyrone to Nguyen alone for a look at 3, and he buries it.
Great screen by Bagley there. Sealed that bottom defender and allowed that wide open 3 in the corner.
Plymouth takes a 1-point lead, 17-16, 6:30 to play. Need with it. Working top of the key has Pample off the screen. Now down to Goyer. Forces his way in and puts it in.
Finished through a little contact there, the big boy.
Tate Goyer just
taking over.
Forces himself in there down low. 18-17. Nguyen looking in the middle. Nothing there. Has Tyrone. Right side, Caleb. Looking in the middle. Now Tyrone flips it over to the left. And Nguyen tried to throw a cross-court pass. Keaton Miller standing right there. 4th Plymouth turnover. Trying to add to this lead. Twin Lakes is ahead, 18-17, 5:50 to play here in the second. Miller underneath. Need gets his way free. Can't hit the reverse layup. Gets his rebound. Hits Miller off the front of the rim. He'll chase it into the corner, but Caleb Ellery will come away with it.
Hey, good job getting out of the double team there by Caleb, too.
Need just couldn't get that reverse to fall. Caleb gets into the paint, kicks it in the corner to Tyrone, not in the win.
Nice cut.
He'll have Davis coming through. He'll kick it back out for a 3 from Caleb. No good. Davis keeps the rebound alive, but Plymouth can't come away with it. Keaton Miller will.
I like that offensive possession, though. Good movement, good cutting, good screening.
18-17 our score. Twin Lakes with the lead. 5:08 to play. They have the basketball. Miller guarded up by Caleb. Gets it in the middle. Goyer is having a day. Can't hit that one, though, and Tyrone will come away with his first rebound. He'll push it up himself. Gets to the left side, hands it to Nguyen. Thought about the shot. Pulls it back, now works to the right side. Caleb, top of the key to Nguyen. Has Tyrone off the screen on the right side. Caleb looking for somewhere to go. Gets it into the middle. Bagley
good
kicks
pass.
into the corner. Nguyen with a wide open look at 3, and he buries it.
I like that, man. I'd like to see Dan shoot a little bit more, Rusty. He's kind of feeling it right now. Catch and shoot. Feel a little
Completely
confidence.
different day for him. 2018. Now a 3 from the corner and an answer. Austin Roberts.
Yeah, that can't happen, Rusty. You take the lead and you give it right back in 5 seconds.
Robertson brings them back to the lead. 21-20. Timeout. Plymouth will take a break. You're listening to Max 98.3's coverage of the Plymouth Holiday Tournament.
Bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
Back at Plymouth High School, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. It's 21-20, Twin Lakes with the lead here. Consolation game of the Plymouth Holiday Tournament for the boys. And don't forget, coming up at 6, we'll have Plymouth against North Judson in the girls' championship match. That coming up later tonight.
Should be a fun one.
That should be. Two teams that play very similar style. Want to do that defense for the whole length of the floor. And so bringing it across is Caleb. He'll have brother Kalen popping out to grab it. Top of the key, Wolf. Back to Caleb on the left wing. As Kalen coming over, he'll hand it off. He'll work back to the middle to Tyrone. Tyrone tries the right side. Nothing there. Pitches it to Parker Wolf. And boy, what a play. I think that was Ben Pimple who got his hand on that. Knocked it out of bounds. Kalen Ellery was standing all alone on the block, and it deflected pass will make Plymouth bring it in under the basket. Caleb will throw it deep to Bagley. 21-20 our score, 3:53 to play. Twin Lakes with the lead. We're in the second quarter. Kalen trying to step through, and we're going to get a foul.
Twin Lakes foul, number 22.
Been a pretty clean game so far. Not a lot of turnovers, not a lot of fouls.
Pample will pick up that foul. That's his first. Plymouth will trigger it in under the basket again. Have Tyrone out near the top of the key. Gets it to Caleb. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Tyrone will get it to Caleb on the left side now. Back to Caleb on the right. Directing traffic. Has Tyrone on the left side. Tries to get it back to Caleb on the free throw line. It's stolen away by Schaefer. Now we get a foul as Twin Lakes off the turnover, tried to get out and maybe run a little bit. That's going to be on Bagley. That'll be his first. And we'll see Miller come back along with Robertson for Twin Lakes. Pample will take a seat.
Interesting to see if either one of these teams can put a lead together. You know, it's been back and forth, 1-point lead, 2-point lead. Can anybody put together a nice little run?
Need on the right side, all the way over to Miller on the left. Now Robertson dribbles across. Gets it to Need, down on the block. Trying to force his way in is Jordan Evans back on the floor here for the first time. And the ball knocked away on a steal by Kalen Ellery. He'll bring it up. Wait for numbers. In the corner, Tyrone will take the three. Off the rim, and Need comes away with his second rebound. He'll push it up himself. All the way to the block, lays it up, no good. Rebound, fought for underneath. Tyrone pulls it away. His second board, up quickly to Kalen. Nothing there. He'll wait for numbers, hands it to Tyrone. They'll set up the half court.
Nice
Cross
screen.
court to Caleb. He'll try the paint and try to get to the paint, but doesn't get there. We got a foul as he makes his way there.
I like the ball movement right now by Plymouth. They've gotten some open looks once again. Tails old time itself right now. Plymouth needs to knock down a shot when they get it, but it's only been Dan so far from the outside, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 4 threes for him. He's got 12 points. Pass comes into Bagley. 21-20, 2:36 to play in the half. Tyrone with it now, dribbles back to the center, gets it to Caleb. Now Caleb on the right side. Looking for somewhere to go. Nothing opens up, so he'll give it to Tyrone. Now back to Kalen on the left side. Tries to force it to Tyrone on that free throw line, and whoever pops into that spot gets triple teamed immediately, and the same result as Goyer will come away, and well, they're going to say it was a held ball in there. It'll be Twin Lakes on the alternating possession.
You know, it's always easy to spot a football player on the basketball court when they wear their girdle. You can see the pads popping out of the shorts. You know, I finally figured out, you got to wear them, man. It helps. Why not have the extra padding?
Yeah, why not? 21-20, Twin Lakes with the ball, and they're going to get to travel as Schaefer kind of left the Earth's gravity there for just a second, trying to make a pass and came back down with it. So 5 turnovers now for Twin Lakes, and Plymouth will have it back, trying to cut into this 1-point lead. Nguyen on the right side has his pass knocked away. They're trying to force that pass into the paint. Parker Wolf will pick up a silly foul here as he gets Miller on the arm.
Yeah, too far away from the basket, but Parker was due for one.
5 turnovers now for Plymouth as Miller gets his second steal. And bringing it up will be Schaefer for Twin Lakes. Works to the right side. Plymouth in a zone look now. Robertson back to Schaefer. He'll take it into the paint. Gets it on the block to Goyer. Backing his way in. Gets cut off. Now gets it back to Schaefer, and he'll get bodied pretty hard going to the basket. So no shot, but foul is going to be on Parker Wolf, his second.
No, that's going to be his third, Rusty. That's tough.
Oh, that's his third. That's going to bring Davis off the bench. He'll probably finish the quarter here. 1:35 to play in the half. 21-20. Pass comes into Miller. Bagley gets a hand on it. Goyer fights his way to it on the loose ball. And Twin Lakes will have it back. Need working against Kalen Ellery. Tries to go to what a pass. Somehow got it into the hands of Robertson. He gets it to Miller at the free throw line. Now Goyer with it. Well, I tell you, Need was going to the floor and somehow rolled the ball.
Straight horizontal.
And got it into the hands of a teammate. Now backdoor by Need. Can't hit the shot. Goyer right there to clean it up.
Yeah, Hudson had to leave to go in help side. Shot went up. He couldn't get over and box out in time.
So Bucket makes it 23-20 Twin Lakes. Nguyen with it for Plymouth as they trail at 47 seconds to play here in the first half. Nguyen directing traffic, has Bagley come out, take the ball. Now Caleb on the left wing. Looking in the middle again. They get it to Davis. He'll kick in the corner. That's Nguyen. Covered up quickly by Miller. He'll just dribble it back out to the timeline. 28 seconds left. 23-20 lead for Twin Lakes. Nguyen kills the dribble. Needs help. Gets it from Caleb. Back to Nguyen. Now right side Caleb. Nguyen top of the key. Caleb left side will take the three. Misses it. Davis right there. Shoves his way in to try to get the shot off, but Goyer will foul him instead, and he'll shoot free throws.
That's a great play by Hudson, man. Just finds his nose down there by the rim, grabs one, gets a chance at the basket here. Be good to get this within one if they can.
First rebound for Hudson. And he'll go to the free throw line. Shot is up. That one no good. That's the first free throw of the game.
Wow.
That tells you something. 23-20. Very cleanly played game so far. Second one is up and good. So makes it 23-21. 11 seconds left. Twin Lakes will have to go to the length of the floor. And Ethan Need will pick it up. He'll bring it across. Gets a screen from Goyer. Gives it up to Miller, and they're going to get him on a travel. So turn it back over with 5 seconds.
Yeah, not what you want to do. If you were Twin Lakes, give Plymouth another chance, get some points here. Well, you always want to get that last shot, have the ball last.
6 turnovers now for Twin Lakes. Nguyen with the pass in. Tries to take it to the paint. Kalen Ellery gets the kick pass. He'll take the shot, miss it, and that'll end the first half. So Plymouth will go to the locker room trailing. Twin Lakes leads this one 23-21. Take a break. We'll be right back with our halftime show. You're listening to Max 98.3's coverage of the Plymouth Holiday Tournament. Our halftime score, Twin Lakes 23 and Plymouth 21.
Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
In a world where there's so many ways to get your news, stay connected by finding out information about your school, local news, along with sports and current events. With a subscription to the Pilot News, they bring you everything you need to know right at your fingertips or on your doorstep. Call Circulation today and ask for their monthly special. Call 574-936-3101 today. Pilot News, Marshall County's news source since 1851.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marion University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marion University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marion and beyond. Find out more about Marion University's Ancilla College through our website at marion.edu/Ancilla today. It's the Big B Coffee Halftime Show.
Back at Plymouth High School, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin here, our halftime show. It's 23-21, Twin Lakes with the lead, and totally different ball game shooting in this in this one for Plymouth.
Well, and it's been a lot of Dan Wynn. That's kind of been why. And, you know, a little bit of the free throw woes are kind of still there. Haven't really gotten to the basket a lot. Like you said, we've only shot 2 free throws, 4 free throws, whatever it's been. So, you got to find a way to either get to the line more or get some more open looks next to the basket, Rusty.
Plymouth with 5 turnovers so far, Twin Lakes with 6. So it's been, and only, there have been a number of fouls, but we only shot 2 free throws in that first half. It's been a very cleanly played first half.
Definitely has, Rusty, and it's kind of a testament to both these teams being able to wake up and play a noon game, not be a little sloppy. Now, you got to find a way to score a few more points for both these teams, but I think Twin Lakes done a great job in that zone, taking away the middle, forcing Plymouth to take shots from the outside, and not really get many opportunities inside the paint. So, we'll see. I wouldn't imagine they go much man at all in the second half, because when Plymouth saw them in man, they got good opportunities at the basket. So
let's talk about that a little bit too, because looking at the way we're attacking that zone, and I was always taught you get the ball in the middle. That's how you beat a zone, or you shoot over it, one or the other, make them come out and get you. But we've been forcing the ball in the middle. Those passes haven't been there, and we've been trying to. That's led to about 3 or 4 turnovers here in that second quarter.
Well, I really think it's misdirection. You got to use a pass fake one direction. You got to get the defense, thinking you're going one way and then go the other. If you consistently stare down that pass to the middle and allow all 5 defenders to know where you're going, it's not going to get through. You got to be able to move the ball a little bit, make them think you're going in a different direction, and then get it inside. And the other part of that is you got to have somebody inside that kind of demands the ball.
Yeah.
You got to have a presence in there, right? You can't just I'll be in the spot. There's a difference between being in the middle and taking the ball in the middle.
Twin Lakes done a nice job of collapsing on whoever they're trying to throw the ball to, too. I mean, they try to push it in there, but there's 3 guys standing around that guy, and they collapse on him as soon as they try to throw it in there.
Well, that's why an undersized team does that, right? Is it allows you to take away the post without really having to have somebody that's 6'5", but not that Plymouth has that big of a size advantage, but they do want to get the ball inside with Kalen and Parker, and they just haven't been able to do that much.
On the Twin Lakes side, Tate Goyer isn't 6'5", but he is a presence in the middle. He did pretty much what he did yesterday. Comes off the bench. He has 6 points already, but he has been that guy that has just, like we talked about Parker Wolf yesterday, taking out the trash, cleaning up everything, and just forcing his way into the middle to be a presence.
Well, he's done a really good job of getting opposite of the ball as somebody attacks and getting that drop-off pass. A couple times he's had a rebound, put back. So, like you said, just knowing the game, knowing where to be has kind of allowed him make that impact on the game.
Let's run down the scoring totals. These are unofficial, of course, because I keep them, so they're unofficial. Kalen Ellery with 4 for Plymouth. Parker Wolf has 2. Dan Nguyen with 12 points. He had 4 threes in that first half. I'm sure that's going to be a conversation topic in the Twin Lakes locker room. Caleb Ellery also with a bucket for 2, and Hudson Davis had a free throw. He had 1 point in that first half. The other part of that, too, not a lot of rebounds, not a lot of missed shots so far either. Keaton Miller on the other side has 5 points for Twin Lakes, 2 points for Ethan Need. Austin Robertson with 8 points, couple of threes for him. Ledger Schaefer with a bucket for 2, and off the bench, Tate Goyer has 6 points for Twin Lakes. That's our scoring. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll have more of our halftime show. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of the Plymouth Holiday Tournament. Boys consolation. It is 23-21, Twin Lakes.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
Back at Plymouth High School, Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin. 23-21 our score. Twin Lakes with the lead here at halftime. Both teams back out warming up. A couple of other games going on around the area for the boys' high school action. LaVille won 2 games in that Wawasee tournament the other day.
Yeah.
And they play South Newton here. Should be getting underway right about now, actually. About 1:30 is a time set for that. South Bend Career Academy will take on Wawasee in that tournament. What else have we got? Bremen and Rochester. Oh, Bremen's having a year.
Yeah, they are.
Who would have thought when we started this year that the basketball story, I mean, on the girls' side, yeah, Bremen. You know, they have been for 5 years.
Yeah.
But who would have thought 6-0 Bremen? And they are the story in boys basketball in the conference.
They're well coached. They do a lot of really good things. They're going to be a fun team to watch.
They got one of the best players in the state, too, and he's only a junior, Chase Devine.
Yeah, I think maybe he's finally starting to get his flowers a little bit now that people kind of see Bremen. They're pretty good.
And the thing that makes him so good, the thing I like about him so much, Glenn also will be playing a little bit later today in their holiday tournament. They don't have an opponent listed yet. So that's some boys action. Knox is taking on Boone Grove. That ought to be interesting. Boone Grove at 5-2. Saw Knox play about a week ago. They're starting to look like what you thought they would be. You talk about a physical bunch.
Oh, you don't say?
Lord.
Yeah.
They are big and strong and fat. I really feel like they're going to have a good year. But the thing with Chase Devine is, and we talked about it, I've seen a lot of guys that can get to the paint and get to the rim. But most of them, if they get there and it doesn't go the way they think it's going to go, they're stuck.
Yeah.
He's got an exit plan.
Every time.
He's got an exit strategy. He gets there and somebody cuts him off. Fine. Here's my kick. Here's where I go. I mean, he is really a player. Plymouth with it start the second half here. And Bagley has a pass. They try to go up top, and he can't bring it down. And another turnover for Plymouth, trying to push that ball into the middle. And Twin Lakes will have it back. Miller directing traffic. He'll hand it off. Need gets it to Goyer. He won't be able to hit the shot. A lot of contact down there with him and Parker Wolf. They both come up with the rebound. And it's going to go Alternating possession, it'll be Twin Lakes ball. They'll bring it in under the basket. Better hurry. As Schaefer will get it to Need, drives to the bucket, lays it up and in. Need took the in-pass and just took it straight to the rim. 25-21 now, Twin Lakes stand to win. Working out top of the key. Right side has Caleb. Cross court to Kalen. Top of the key now to Nguyen. Once again, trying to find a way to get that ball into Parker Wolf, and they just can't get it in there. Now Kalen will take the three. Off the rim, rebound. Knocked in the air by Wolf and comes down in the hands of Miller, his fourth board. Up quickly, Need alone in the corner for three. Misses everything. And Caleb Ellery with his second board. He'll push it himself. Bagley in transition. Pulls it back. Goes into the middle, right into the hands of Ethan Need. A steal. 7 turnovers. Need tries to go to the other coast. Has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll go Plymouth's way.
Tell you what, Need's done a good job of just getting to the rim, Rusty.
You can tell he's got some skills in that way. He wants to go to the rim whenever he gets it with a lane of any kind. 25-21, 6:30. Caleb thought about the three. He'll give it up to Kalen. Right side, Nguyen, covered up by Need really quickly. Now he needs a way to go. Cut off. Somebody needs to come and get the ball. It'll be Caleb. Left side, Kalen. Looking into the middle, nothing there. Lob pass. Caleb, he'll take the three. Bang.
Great double flare there. Parker and Dan screened in those outside defenders on the right side of the zone. Beautiful skip pass. Feet were ready. Nice little set.
25-24, and we got a whistle. I'm not sure what we got. Oh, Keaton Miller has to tie his shoe.
Player safety is important, Rusty. You know that.
Yeah, we talked about tying shoes yesterday for you and me when we were playing. We didn't need to worry about that.
The good old days.
Pass comes to Goyer. Nice backdoor cut by Robertson. Good job by Goyer to see him. You know, they know that's going to – that's a set play. They're trying to find that, and they've found it a lot here today. 27-24 now, Twin Lakes. Kalen out once again, that 2-3 zone. Caleb on the right wing. Nowhere to go. He'll dribble back to the middle. Now Kalen, corner it goes to Nguyen. He'll dribble it back to the middle. Trying to find a man off of something, and Kalen will get it back. He'll dribble to the free throw line, loses the handle, picks it back up, gets it to Caleb. Once again, just not able to get that ball down into the post at all. Parker Wolf will come out and get it now near the top of the key. Now Caleb, right wing, tries to drive it, gets to the block. He's cut off and throws it out of bounds.
I think Plymouth's using a few more pass fakes this half, and I think it's helping a little bit. But still, I think snap the ball, move it around, make that defense work a little bit.
They're not moving the ball as quickly. Like last night, we saw New Prairie do that a lot. Really move the ball quickly. 27-24. Twin Lakes with the basketball. Miller gets it to Goyer on the block, backing his way in. Ball knocked out of his hands by Bagley. It'll stay Twin Lake basketball. Boy, Goyer is a presence. He's not that tall, but he will just put a body on you.
I just can't decide if I'd play him an inside backer or nose.
Tipped in the air. Robertson has Schaefer in the corner. Now Goyer. I think he wants to back in. He'll kick it to Miller instead. He'll fire up a three and bury it. You know, you can tell Keaton Miller is one of those guys, if he gets hot, he could put 30 on the board in an instant. 30-24, 4:17 to play here in the third. Twin Lakes with a 6-point lead. Kalen with the top of the key. Bagley now Nguyen. Works back to the middle. Has Caleb. Tries to force his way into the paint. Nothing there. Kalen on the right side. Down the baseline. Kicks it out to Caleb. Top of the key. Bagley will take the three.
There you go. That's good offense.
The right wing. That's a little bit more of what you want to see in the passing. A lot quicker passes and a lot more movement.
That was the best possession of the game for Plymouth by far, Rusty.
30-27, 3:44 in the third period. Twin Lakes with the lead. Pass goes down to Goyer, and he gets shoved off the ball by Bagley. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay Twin Lake basketball. 3:39 to play here in the third period. Twin Lakes with the ball and the lead. Kicks it into Miller, guarded up by Parker Wolf, and a throw wild. And I don't know what Caleb was doing. Got the steal and then just lost it. I think he thought Caleb was going to trail and get the slam dunk, and he wasn't anywhere near it. So the ball just flies out of Caleb Ellery's hands, a turnover. And I think that Greg Miller's going to have a little discussion about that. Caleb thought his brother was coming down that right side, and he wasn't anywhere near that.
Sometimes you got to be a little more selfish, man. You get down to that basket. Go up strong.
Caleb had a wide open look at the bucket. Now in the corner, Need will get a wide open look at three. No good. Kalen will come away with a rebound for Plymouth.
Don't stop. Go all the way.
He'll push it up, goes to the block, kicks it. Wolf, now to Tyrone in the corner for three.
That's just great offense, man.
Parker Wolf realizing Grayson Tyrone is much more of a three-point threat than he is.
It's a great pass, man.
Gives up the shot, and we're tied at 30. And now we're going to have a whistle and a foul. I think that's going to be on Kalen Ellery. Nope, they're going to give it to Parker Wolf. That'll bring Davis off the bench in a hurry. Fourth foul on Parker Wolf. And now coming back to the floor, Jordan Evans. He'll take Goyer's place. And Twin Lakes will have it in. Schaefer has it to Miller. He'll give it to Evans. As Schaefer now gives it up to Need for a 15-footer off the back of the rim. Rebound to Nguyen. He'll push it up. Double team now in the transition. Gives it over to Bagley. Bagley will dribble it, give it back to Nguyen. Thought about the three. Passes it up. Gives it to Tyrone instead. Top of the key. Back to Nguyen on the left side. Get it in the middle to Davis. Now in the corner, Tyrone for three again. Same spot, different result. But the rebound kept alive by Davis. And coming into the hands of Dan Nguyen, he'll set the half court. And it looks like Plymouth wants to talk about it. We'll take a quick break. We're in the third. We're tied at 30. 2:12 to play. We will be right back.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
California.
Back at Plymouth High School, Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin, 30 our score, 2:12 to play. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, it's looking like the Wild Wild West out there.
Digging me some
Snow
Tupac.
on the ground.
Digging me some Tupac here as we come back in the third quarter. Nguyen on the left side gets it to Tyrone, top of the key. He'll work it on the right side and then comes back, has Kalen off a screen on the left. He'll go back to the paint, has it knocked out of his hands. On the floor, bodies everywhere, diving for it. Looks like Evans is going to come out of there with it, and he does. So a turnover. 9 now for Plymouth. 30-30. Miller. See, you call that timeout, you draw up that play, and that's what happens.
Yeah,
I don't know.
tough.
It's tough.
And Twin Lakes came out in a man look there, so kind of switched it up on him.
So foul here on Ellery. It'll be his first, and Twin Lakes will inbound it. Oh, perfect play on the inbound. 2 great touches. Came into Miller, went to Need, and he hit Evans all alone across, and it's 2 points for Twin Lakes. That had to have been something they practice all the time. That was just perfect execution. Right side to Kalen. Has Bagley. Left side to Nguyen. He'll work back to the middle. Nothing there. Skip past Tyrone for 3 off the back of the rim. Ball on the floor. Evans knocks it into the hands of Davis. Plymouth will have another shot at it. And Nguyen will take it. Long 3. No good. Rebound. Tapped out and into the hands of Robertson. His first board of the day. And 32-30. Twin Lakes of the lead. They have the ball. Evans
traveled.
Took a little bit of an extra jab step there at the free throw line. I think he was so open he got surprised.
I'll tell you what, I like Hudson Davis's game so far today, man. He's tipped a few offensive rebounds back out to some people. He's got great vision when he catches the ball. fun to watch right now.
He's had a couple of good performances. He was pretty good last night as well. 44 seconds left in the third, 2-point Twin Lakes lead. Plymouth trying to cut into that. Tyrone on the baseline drives, has his shot blocked by Evans. Up quickly, Robertson in transition, Schaefer for 2.
Great transition offense, man. Somebody running to the opposite block.
34-30, 23 seconds left. Plymouth with the ball. Bagley looking for somewhere to go. Puts his shoulder in, goes straight up, nice lays it in with the left hand. Parker Bagley just shoves his way into the rim, makes it 34-32, 8 seconds left. Working left side, Schaefer has Miller off balance, shot at the buzzer, no good. And so we will go to the quarter break. Twin Lakes still holding on to a 34-32 lead. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Max 98.3's coverage, Plymouth Holiday Tournament.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning-fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Plymouth will have it out of the quarter break. We're back at Jack Edison Court here.
Rusty, you'll appreciate this. I got some insider info that Miller and Goyer are both very good football players. Some fronts here.
I could probably have guessed that.
Yeah, I would have thought so too. Yeah.
You have an inside connection down in that area, I take it?
Yeah, somebody's watching film on them.
34-32, Twin Lakes leads it. They're pretty good on the basketball floor, too. Tyrone, top of the key. Kalen Ellery takes it baseline. Finds a man in the corner. Tyrone alone for a look at three, and he'll bury it.
That's big. He's locked in, the sophomore.
35-34, Plymouth takes the lead. 7:19, we're just underway in the fourth, and Twin Lakes with the ball. Meade off the screen, goes to Schaefer. He'll look in the middle, Goyer. Triple team, now he'll back his way in. Nice move to the bucket, blocked by Davis. Hudson Davis having a nice night. Gives it up to Caleb Ellery, gets it to Kalen. He'll go up for the shot, and he's fouled on the way there. Looks like it's going to be on Miller. We'll see what they, nope. I'm wrong again. It's going to be on Need.
I'll tell you what, Kalen's kind of picked it up here in the second half, too. He's done a good job of a couple different assists here now and kind of creating some stuff for other people.
He's got 3 assists, 3 steals in this game, so he's been a little bit of a force away from the ball. There's a free throw up and good. It's 5 points for him now. A couple of rebounds to go with that as well. 6:56 to play, a 2-point Plymouth lead, 36-34. Second shot is up. That one rolls around, no good. Davis, a little bit too much over the top there, and he'll pick up the foul on that rebound as Miller came away with it, but Davis fouls him. So first foul on Davis, and Twin Lakes will bring it back. Schaefer to Miller. Plymouth now in a zone look, and a high pass tipped by Kalen Ellery goes all the way up into the stands. Tyrone will have to go up there and retrieve it.
I always love watching guys dive into the stands for a ball. The true test of the heart.
Yeah, you got that right. I remember a couple of times guys coming over that front table there, too, scorers bench.
Oh, yeah.
In the corner, Miller, bang. You just watch him play.
You got a beautiful release.
He just looks like just waiting
Confident.
to explode. You can tell he could put 30 up in a heartbeat. 37, 36. In other words, he's a guy you probably want to know where he is on the floor. 6:15, pass over to Caleb. He can't hit the shot, and Goyer will come away with his second rebound. And it looks like Davis going to, well, I guess it's going to be Caleb gets the foul. And once again, a silly foul. Nothing was going to happen there.
Yeah. Goyer was just kind of creating space, just no reason for it.
It's going to bring
Plymouth's going to go small here, Rusty.
Nguyen back. Davis will take a seat. Let's see who they got on Goyer. Well, Bagley's going to get the short straw here. He's going to have to guard Goyer. Right side. Gets into the hands of Robertson. Goyer now just forcing his way in there. Lays it in, makes it look easy, and gets the free throws.
Not surprised, Rusty. He's probably as soon as they saw Hudson walk off the court, they said, yeah, we're giving it to him.
Yeah, Tate Goyer just shoved his way in there, got the shot off, buries it. Now he'll go for the three-point play. 39-36, 5:56 to play. Shot is up, and that one is off the front of the rim, and Ellery comes away with his third rebound. Kalen will bring it up himself, loses the handle, gives it up to Nguyen. Left side, Caleb looking in the middle, nothing there. Zone look again by Twin Lakes. Nguyen, right side, drives to the paint, kicks it. Tyrone, top of the key. Off the screen, Kalen. Top of the key, Caleb. Left side, Nguyen. He'll dribble back to the middle, gets to the paint, trips, shoots it up there, but we're going to get a two-shot foul. And we'll see who that's going to be on. It's going to be on Goyer, his second foul.
Yeah, a little bit of a bailout there. You got to go in strong off 2 feet, Rusty. You can't expect to go off 1 foot and get anything to go in.
First shot by Nguyen is good.
Good news is free throws are shot on 2 feet, so that's
there you go.
helpful.
We'll take it. 39-37 now. Second shot coming up. That one is up, and it is no good. And the rebound will come down to Miller, his sixth. Pass to Schaefer, cross court to Miller. He gets free, takes it in the corner. Robertson for three. I don't know if he's missed one yet.
Well, wide open on a lot of them, Rusty.
42-37. Top of the key to Ellery. Tries to force it in, intercepted by Robertson, and then Kalen will get the foul.
Twin Lakes feeling it right now, Rusty. We kind of talked about who's going to put together any sort of run and just extend their lead. 5 might be the biggest lead that we've seen so far today.
5th turnover in this half by Plymouth as well. They've got 10 on the game, but each one of those has been crucial. First one in the fourth quarter. It's going to bring Parker Wolf off the bench. He's got 4 fouls.
Yeah, you almost have to put him in, though.
Miller drives to the paint, shot up, just makes it look easy.
Yeah, you said it seems like he's got the capability to go for as many as he wants.
You can tell he's a basketball player, just the way he moves.
He's heating up like a toaster oven, too. It didn't take long. Just happened all of a sudden.
Left side, now to Tyrone, back to Caleb. Dribbles it back to the middle, nowhere to go. He'll go right side to Nguyen. Thought about going to the corner, but that closed up. Tyrone was there, but now back out left side to Kalen. He'll cross-court it to Tyrone, back to Kalen. He'll take the three, hit the front of the rim, no good. Goyer with rebound number 3.
Surprised that's all he's got in there.
I know. He's too busy scoring points.
No kidding.
Keaton Miller.
I thought he was going to shoot one, Rusty. That would
too.
have been the litmus test there. Can he bury the corner 3?
Miller has it to Schaefer. He'll back it out. They'll start the half court again.
Yeah, they'll be content to use clock or
And
take a
a
layup.
drive and off the left side, and Kalen Ellery will come away with his 4th rebound. Gives it up to Nguyen. Now Tyrone thought about the shot, gives it back to Nguyen, top of the key. Dan gets it to Caleb on the right side. Trying to find somebody in there. He'll hand it off to Nguyen in the corner. Now top of the key, Kalen Ellery. Right side, Caleb. Back to Kalen. Looking to the left side, nothing there. Gives it back to Caleb on the right side. Now lob over to DeWin on the left side. And we're going to get a full timeout by Plymouth. And we'll take a break as well. 3:10 to play, 44-37 to score. And we'll be right back.
County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Back at Plymouth High School, 44-37 our score, 3:10 to play. Twin Lakes with the lead here in the boys' consolation game of the Plymouth Holiday Tournament. Plymouth wanted to talk it over here. That zone has just given them fits so far.
All day, Russ. And, and it's funny because there's teams that run a zone because they don't want to spend a lot of time working on defense. So they just sit back and say, hey, we'll just try to let you force up a shot. Then there's teams that run a zone out of necessity because you're not large, Then there's teams that run it because you're really good at it.
Yeah.
Twin Lakes, it's pretty good at it.
Really good at it. 3:07, clock running. Plymouth with the inbound. Bagley has Parker Wolf on the baseline. He's cut off, tries to take the shot. And Goyer's going to be palms up guy on this one. He thought he had a clean block, but they're going to call him for the foul.
I think you got him on the wrist. Better off just staying straight up.
Yeah, but
when
you get a block like that,
so
you want
cool,
it. You want that. You want to get that in the stat column. The shot by Wolf is good. It's probably the only thing he hasn't done so far today. He's having a heck of a game off the bench. Second shot by Wolf rolls around and out. 44-38, 2:57. Ball knocked away from behind. Wolf tries to save it in the corner, and it'll stay Twin Lakes basketball.
Ran into Jeff Sheets over there. Wouldn't mind seeing him in the white real quick. Let him shoot a couple.
Let him shoot a couple. He could. He still could, I think.
Oh, I see him fire him up.
Pass comes into Robertson. He'll give it to Schaefer, and they'll start the half court. Schaefer works back to the left, gets cut off, has Miller over to Robertson. I got a feeling they're going to be more than willing to run as much clock as they can.
They'll use 2.5 if they can, or they'll take
They'll
3.
take a 3 from Miller in the corner.
Shows how much
wide open look, and Nguyen comes away with a rebound, his third. He'll bring it up quickly in the corner. Tyrone for 3 off the front of the rim. Miller, 7 rebounds for him now. He's also got 13 points to go with that. A couple of steals, too. Schaefer, top of the key, now works right side. He'll get fouled by Tyrone. Once again, I guess at this point you almost want to think about getting some fouls, though.
Yeah, slow the game down a little bit, extend it a little bit. Make him knock down free throws, keep firing up threes. Maybe he'll knock a couple down.
You're going to have to get possessions here is what you got to have. You don't have that many left. So at the line will be Schaefer for 2. His first one is off the front of the rim, no good.
Tell you what's impressed me about this Twin Lakes team is they've gone, 6 deep?
Oh, yeah.
If that. I mean, they played 5 probably most of the game. It's been impressive to see the same guys out there playing at that max effort.
They've used 7 guys today.
Yeah.
Second shot by Schaefer is up, and he'll roll that one in. That is the first 2 free throws Twin Lakes has shot.
It's fascinating with how this game has flowed.
45-38. Nguyen breaks his way into the paint for a bucket. Went to the rim with authority. 45-40. Full court pressure by Plymouth. It's broken easily. Robertson in the corner pops it back out to Need. They'll spread the floor and play for time. Miller looking for somewhere to go. Pass is intercepted by Parker Wolf. He'll give it up to Nguyen. Plymouth with a chance to cut into this 5-point Twin Lakes lead. Just 8 turnovers. That's the first turnover in the second half for Twin Lakes as well. Tyrone Left side has Caleb. Now over to Nguyen on the right side. Caleb, left corner. Tyrone drives to the bucket, tries the reverse layup, and somehow.
That was disgusting.
I thought for sure that was under the rim when it hit the backboard and then somehow rolled up over the edge.
That was one of the more athletic things I've seen.
The spin he had on that thing was one of the more athletic things I've seen. I don't know how he rolled that in there. 45-42, Tyrone at the line. He'll shoot a free throw, and he buries that.
Wow. That's a huge play, Rusty. One possession game now.
45-43, minute 14. Robertson has need. Goyer way out at the 10-second line. He'll dribble it himself, and they'll get the foul as Nguyen got the worst of a shoulder from Goyer, but it was after the foul was done. Dan was right in there tight. He'll get the second foul for him.
Those are huge free throws, Rusty.
And Goyer at the free throw line. He's got 8 points so far. First shot is nothing but net. He'll get a second one.
This will make it a two-possession game if he can make it.
Minute 6 to play. 46-43. Second shot is up. That one is good.
Nothing but net.
So Goyer with 2 buckets, and it's going to bring a full timeout from Kent Adams. I think he wants to make sure everybody's on the same page as we get down here to crunch time. 47-43. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Max 98.3.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Back at Plymouth High School, Rusty Dixon, Peyton Skirvin. 47-43 our score. Plymouth will have it out of the Twin Lakes timeout. They lead it. I think Ken Adams has been at this a little while.
Yeah, couple of years.
And I think he just wanted to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Good time to use one. You got plenty of them, so you got calm things down, make sure we're all right.
2-possession game now. Twin Lakes with the lead. It'll come into Nguyen. Minute 4, clock running. Now, how much difference does it make that we in the first quarter had a clock that didn't run for about 30 seconds?
And we're the only two that know about it, gosh.
Yeah, we're the only ones that know. Man, we're like a conspiracy theory. And a pass cross court stolen by Miller. He's going to go to the bucket, misses it. Really got pushed away by Nguyen. Great defense. So the steal leads to nothing. Plymouth will bring it back. 36 seconds now. Nguyen in the paint has Tyrone in the corner. He'll take the 3 off the rim. Rebound comes down to Need, and he's fouled instantly.
And Parker will be done. It's his 5th.
Boy, Keaton Miller just stepped in front of that pass, came all the way down to the other end. Nguyen shoved him around just enough to get his shot off. No foul was called, but now Need going to come to the line. Chance to put a little more distance in this 47-43 lead with 27 seconds to play, and Parker Wolf's day is finished. Our player of the game yesterday will not finish the game today. First shot by Need is good.
Yeah, it's
Ethan
good.
Need with 5 points now.
Twin Lakes kind of extended this lead, Rusty, because they've knocked down their free throws. They've gotten to the line here, and they've knocked them down.
They are, let's see, that makes 2, 4, 5 of 6 from the line here in the fourth quarter. 49-43, 26 seconds. Caleb Ellery drives his way in for the score. That'll bring a 30-second timeout from Plymouth.
Would like to see more of that. You know, it's funny what happens when you get to desperation mode, right? You kind of take it to a level you didn't think you had. You know, be nice play at that level the entire game, right?
49-45. I think some of that had to do with a couple of Twin Lakes guys just kind of saying, yeah, go ahead and grab that. We're not going to put you at the free throw line,
Nothing's going to make a coach more mad than an unnecessary and one, that's for sure. What do you do? Just let him go. Either that or don't let him score. It's got to be one or the other, right? So, well, we'll see here, Rusty. It's a 4-point game.
See what they drew up.
Seen crazier things.
Defensively, you've almost got to go with that chaos look, don't you?
Yeah, try to trap immediately. I'm not sure there's anybody on this Twin Lakes team to foul, send to the free throw line, but
so far I haven't seen anybody I'd feel comfortable sending to the line.
Tell you what, this Twin Lakes coach has carried a Mountain Dew bottle. That's going to be me probably.
The
in 20
assistant
years.
down there, yeah.
But he's drinking diet though. I can't do that. More of a Coke guy anyway. A little cherry Coke. Got one here.
Pass comes into Goyer in the corner. He's trapped. He'll get it away to Miller, and they break the trap. All the way down. Robertson had a man wide open on the other block, decided just to hold on to it with 15 seconds left. Need was standing all by himself, and he thought about getting it to him, but figured that one extra pass was probably too many in this case.
They did a great job breaking that press, though.
And Robertson will go to the free throw line. First shot is up and good. Goyer got trapped right out of the inbound pass like you said they were going to try to do, and that was the thing about the light goes on when you realize, hey, if I got two guys on me, somebody's open.
Yep.
Second shot is good. A lot of guys don't get to that point. Caleb drives to the paint, kicks it. Nguyen, shot fake. He'll try to drive it. Caleb in the corner will take the three. Rolls around and rolls in with 3.5 seconds left. Going to be a timeout here by Plymouth. Greg Miller going to take a full timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll go to 51-48 our score, 3.5 left. We'll be right back.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
Back at Edison Court here at Plymouth High School, Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin. 51-48 our score, 3.5 seconds left in this one. So we're almost to the close of the boys' consolation game. Don't forget, coming up tonight, Plymouth girls take on North Judson in the championship round of the Plymouth Holiday Tournament, and we will be here for that one. So make sure you come back and join us. We'll go let you enjoy some of the wonderful music here on Max 98.3 between time. I don't think people want to hear me yammer for 4.5 hours. That might be kind of fun sometime. We got a bunch of people up here we can get mics on.
We might get in trouble.
We might need that 10-second delay.
Yeah, somebody at home with a button.
51-48.
Oh!
Pass comes in, bodies all over the floor. Goyer gets the inbound pass.
Wow.
That was a lot of contact in the middle of the floor. Dan Nguyen was on the ground. And whistle on a foul they're going to call on Parker Bagley, and that's going to send Goyer to the line with a chance to ice this completely. 1 second left, 51-48. And Twin Lakes going to come away with their 4th win of the year. 51-48 free throw by Goyer, who's had a great game. Puts it in.
Yeah, it's played well, Rusty. He's had a phenomenal game.
11 points, 3 rebounds. Off the bench here. Second shot is up. Tyrone was in the lane. Doesn't matter as he hits it. So Goyer 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Long pass to the other end, and the Hail Mary is knocked down. And that's going to end it. So Twin Lakes will come away with the win in the consolation round here, the Plymouth Holiday Tournament, 53-48 final. Take a quick break. We'll come back with our post game. You're listening to Max 98.3's Game of the Week, Plymouth Holiday Tournament action.
The trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today. McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning-fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Time now for the post game, brought to you by McDonald's.
And our McDonald's post-game final here in the boys' consolation is Twin Lakes 53, Plymouth 48. A lot of things better tonight or this afternoon than last night, but still not enough to get over the top.
Yeah, Rusty, without a doubt. I mean, you had some guys knock down some shots, but just a few too many mistakes. Not able to kind of go on that run that you needed to go to win a basketball game like this, and ultimately it ends up on the losing end for Plymouth.
I think tonight it was, you go back and look at it, it's some uncharacteristic defensive lapses.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, just too many inside passes, that normally would have been deflected or not even allowed to get in there, and that's just there's going to be some film to watch, and I'm sure some things that'll be worked on Monday.
And when you got a coach that's been at it for 30 years like Kent Adams, things like this happen. Dan DeWin had 12 points in that first half. He only had 3 the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And none until the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
so
they did a good job adjusting
They
to that.
found him really quickly. And so, that's a big adjustment they made. But I'll tell you what, Goyer off the bench, I know we don't pick a opposing or a visiting team player of the game, but he was the player of the game without any question.
He played incredible, Rusty. He's a heck of a player, and probably I'd imagine he looks pretty good on the football field.
Yeah, I know. You gave us the scouting report on the football team with Goyer and Schaefer both. And you look at a player like Keaton Miller. I mean, he ends the night with 13 points. He had 7 rebounds. You can tell he's got a lot of skills. Just a junior. He's probably going to have an incredible year next year. But let's run down the scoring real quick. Kalen Ellery with 5 for Plymouth. Parker Wolf had 3. Kalen also with 4 rebounds and 3 assists, a couple of steals. Dan DeWin ends the night with 15. He had 3 boards. Grayson Terone with 9 points. Caleb Ellery with 10. Parker Bagley had 5, and Hudson Davis had a 1-for-2 game at the free throw line for 1 point. Twin Lakes side, it was Keaton Miller with 13. Ethan Need had 6. Miller also had 7 rebounds on that and 3 steals to go with it. Need with 6 points. He had 3 boards. 15 points for Austin Robertson, and he had 2 assists. 5 points for Ledger Schaefer. He had a nice floor game as well. And Tate Goyer with 12 points, 3 rebounds, a couple of assists for a nice night for him. And 53-48 our final. Take a quick break. We have one thing to do. That's name our player of the game, so we'll be right back.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
And we're back one more time here. Plymouth High School, Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin. It's time for us to name our player of the game. And I think we're in agreement on this. At 15 points, Dan Nguyen will be our player of the game. 3 rebounds to go with that, so congratulations, Dan. And, well, we'll see what happens here as the season goes on. They're going to need him to score like that as they continue on. Let's talk about coming up on January 6th. We will be broadcasting again. That'll be our next game after today. It's Triton versus LaVille. It's a boys' game. It starts at 7 o'clock with our pregame. You can join Peyton and I. And then we'll be back here at Plymouth on the 10th. We'll be at Argus as Plymouth takes on Argus, and we'll be there for that one for a 7 o'clock start next week. So a couple of games coming up next week. The Coaches Show will return next week as well. Have a full lineup of folks on there for you on 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. And don't forget, stay with us now. You know, you're going to go back. We'll play you some of the wonderful music that Lenny has queued up for us here in the afternoon, but we're going to be back here at 6. We will have the girls' championship game. It is Plymouth against North Judson, and we'll have all the play-by-play action for you. That'll start right around 6 o'clock, so make sure you tune back in for that as the Plymouth girls try to take the title here. North Judson trying to, I don't think they've been here before. This would be the first time for them to win this, so we'll see what happens with that, and I don't know, man. Thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. We'll see you later.
And we'll be back at about 6. Have yourselves a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you again tonight.
Tonight's game brought to you by Coca-Cola, Hoosier Tire, Marian's University Ancilla College, First Federal Bank, Big B Coffee, McDonald's, Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, Bourbon Street Pizza, Culver Portside Marina, Marshall County REMC, the Pilot News Group, Marshall County Fiber, Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Don't forget to visit us online at sportsthemax.net, on Facebook, and on the web.